Hi, and welcome back to the second and final video in our introduction to Agile marketing. I'm George Greenlee, Head of Operations at Mercury Creative, and in this video I'll give you a high-level overview of our approach to Agile marketing and take a look at a specific case study. In the first video we saw how changes in consumer and business purchasing behaviour is propelling marketing to the forefront of the B2B sales process. As buyers conduct their purchasing research online, it falls to marketing to ensure that buyers not only understand the features and functions of a product, but that their subjective concerns in dealing with your company are also addressed. We call this closing the risk-reward gap. If you missed out on the first video where we talked about the changing roles of marketing, you may like to click below and view that video now. In order to address the issue of perceived personal risk, inbound marketing teams must build trust online with their target audience through an open sharing of relevant data, as well as enabling online interaction with the company's staff and brand. This builds a solid reputation and leads to referrals. The challenge to us as marketing professionals, however, is that there are so many ways to reach out to our target audience, each requiring a different approach to engagement and, worse, each evolving over time. We need a new approach that enables us to learn fast and to quickly adapt our marketing efforts to ensure we achieve our business goals. Our Customer Experience Lab has defined an agile approach that helps marketing professionals deal with this complexity to launch, correct, and optimize inbound marketing campaigns and to build an online relationship with our target audience. Our approach is based on the idea of minimum viable marketing. In traditional marketing, a campaign begins with the production of a marketing plan. Typically, this will cover marketing strategy and activities for 6 or more months. This document is very useful when it comes to controlling large marketing teams and formulating budgets, etc., but they're very time-consuming to produce and typically are full of assumptions about the target audience and how to engage with them. Assumptions which may prove very costly to the company if they turn out to be wrong. Our approach, on the other hand, starts with a well-defined short-term goal and deals up front with the assumptions we make about how to reach and engage our audience to achieve that goal. The idea is to determine what is the minimum marketing activity needed to prove those assumptions. By iterating through a campaign in a series of sprints with a solid feedback mechanism, we can rapidly learn what is working and what is not, and adjust our activities to continuously refocus on the goal. At the heart of our approach is the Agile Canvas. This captures on a single page the goals, success measures, and activities required for a single short-term marketing campaign. The activities are then broken down into sprints that take 2 to 3 weeks of lapsed time to complete. Typically, 2 or 3 sprints may be required to complete the work defined in a single Agile Canvas. A feedback mechanism, such as Google Analytics, provides near real-time performance information to the marketing team, allowing them to both judge the success of the sprint and to identify improvements that can be made so that successive sprints take us towards the goal. Completing an Agile Canvas is not a complex activity. It can be done in 20-30 minutes at most. It starts with the clear identification of the short-term goal and the success measures. The quality of the end result will depend on how well you define these, so it's important to be specific and focus on meaningful measures. Next, the target audience and value propositions are completed together. The audience needs to be as specific as possible. This helps in fine-tuning the message and value proposition, but it also enables us to build a knowledge base on how to engage with specific audiences and to determine if our assumptions about what they value are in fact correct. The middle 3 boxes are about how we bring the value proposition and messaging to the target audience. Here we need to look at what are the big activities marketing needs to complete, as well as the activities that we need other teams to perform. For instance, do we need development to make changes to the website? Finally, we define the channels we're going to use for this Agile Canvas. Note, this may not be the usual culprits of LinkedIn, Facebook and Twitter. It may well include market-specific social platforms or even an online event. Resource needs and timing are about external factors that we need to take into account in completing the sprints. For instance, development or graphic design resources and timing constraints such as the work needs to be completed in time for a specific conference. In the final section, we note the 3 or 4 major assumptions we're making with respect to the campaign. We need to take stock at this stage whether these activities and measures we have defined really help us validate those assumptions. We recommend that you create the canvas in a collaborative fashion with the key stakeholders in the campaign. This creates a better quality result, but it's important not to get bogged down into the detail. Instead, create multiple canvases with the team and then select the best one. Let's take a look at our Agile Marketing Toolkit in action at Bobble, a B2B startup focused on building an online SaaS marketplace. The company had built an extensive database of SaaS vendors. The challenge now was to determine which digital channels would generate the highest traffic and conversion rates on the site. Under normal circumstances, organic search should account for approximately 80% of site visitors, but social media and email may actually generate higher conversion rates. The founder of the company, Martin Kriener, is a highly regarded expert in the area of digital transformation and digital ecosystems, and has written a book on the subject. To test the channel, the team decided to construct an email campaign that would use the book to entice people to the site. The targeted conversion points being to download a free sample of the chapter. Given this approach, the success measure was set at 10% click-through rate and a conservative 100 downloads in the first 30 days. They targeted around 1,000 senior executives and product managers within the ICT industry, as they are actually dealing directly with the challenges of digital transformation today. Rather than using a coordinated campaign across all digital channels, they focused solely on using emails with a dedicated landing page, so they could be sure they were measuring the effect of that channel. Finally, so as not to spam their target audience, they decided to conduct email blasts in blocks of 200 people at a time, with simple A/B testing so they could adjust the program based on the results measured by Google Analytics. While the campaign was scheduled to last 30 days, after only 2 weeks, they experienced a 30% increase in their web traffic, a much higher click-through rate than they expected, and the dwell time on the site had improved as visitors viewed more pages. Their A/B testing showed that emails and landing pages that contained an emphasis on digital ecosystems attracted the most engagement. While the targeted download conversion rate was not achieved, book sales had improved and they received a lot of positive interest in the topic of digital ecosystems via email in response to each blast. Clearly in this case, email proved to be a better channel for traffic and engagement compared to Twitter, but the team needed to rethink the conversion point and process. They decided to ditch the remaining 16 days and produce a new canvas based on the knowledge they'd gained about the value of ecosystems to their target audience. With their second canvas, they signed up 40 new customers to the service in less than 10 days. Enabling a mid-term correction like this is one of the key benefits of Mercury Creative's approach. Email channel evaluation is a specific and rather straightforward example of the use of agile marketing, but the method can be applied to a broad spectrum of marketing activities, from launching new products to breaking into new markets. Mercury's Agile Canvas enables clear communication within the team and continuous adjustment of the marketing activities to stay on goal. Beyond the Agile Canvas, Mercury Creative provides a toolkit to support you in the adoption of Agile marketing. It consists of a number of tools, templates, key performance metrics and services, which range from a 2-day practical workshop aimed at deploying Agile marketing in a specific campaign to your corporate brand and marketing strategy. Please feel free to contact us for further details, or simply download the canvas and the slide deck and get started with your digital marketing journey. Thank you for watching.